Well, hi, everybody, and welcome into the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show, joined right here by the always dapper-looking Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director, Sammy Burnett. I love that shirt right there.
Thanks, Dapper.
Yes,
This is the classic.
It is.
Just Brownwood football.
Hey, anything with Brownwood is dapper to me, okay?
I wear everything. That's all I wear is Brownwood stuff. I'm a little proud of it.
It's all about the Brownwood Lions today on the Coaches Show. 2 days in counting. In fact, we're about 50 hours away from kickoff now.
Wow, that got me little butterflies going.
I know. Man, of course, Land Pass is coming to town. We'll talk more about the Badgers here in a moment. And just give us a quick update on the Lions first off. Practice, I guess, has been going well this week.
Yeah, I think typical Monday, you're installing what your game plan is for your opponent that week. I thought our kids' energy and effort was good. Yesterday, I thought we had a great defensive day, probably one of the best defensive days we had so far this year, which was good, and followed up today. Just understanding what we're doing, trying to figure out, how to do it in a fast way and do it violently, physically, is important on defense. So I thought it was a good day. And then, like I said, just understanding what we're trying to do on offense and doing it fast and execute. Land Pass is a team that's going to put pressure on you. We got to be able to get the ball off and do what we need to do. So our kids are working extremely hard. You couldn't ask them to do any more than what they're doing. Their attitudes are great. Their effort is great, and they're getting prepared to take a test on Friday. And if they're prepared, they're going to run through that tunnel ready to go and excited about it and confident in it. And that's all we ask them to do. So we're on pace right now to be prepared to kick it off and play to our potential.
Overall, health-wise, going into the game, pretty good?
We're lucky. We're healthy. We're 100% healthy. I mean, we got a couple of, bruised hands and sprained wrists and stuff like that, but that's commonplace in football. I mean, you're just going to have those nagging injuries, and we're just working through them and just keep doing what we're doing. But like I said, our kids are working extremely hard, so they're giving themselves the chance that they want to go out on Friday and be successful. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Hey, by the way, I do want to mention while I'm thinking about it, tomorrow at 5:30 here on the radio, we're not going to do video, but radio, it's our Lions preview show, and we'll talk much more about the Lions, your coaching staff and positions, and a lot more about the Brownwood Lions tomorrow at 5:30, brought to you by Waldrop Construction. Land Pass is coming to town, 3 rounds deep in the playoffs last year, lost a lot of offensive weapons, but they're still solid. A lot of those defensive players are back. So what's the scouting report on Land Passes?
Well, they're ranked in the top 10. I mean, they're a good opponent. We're 14-point dogs to them, which we're fine with all that kind of stuff because that's distractions that gets in the way of you going out there and giving effort and competing. And, you can never measure the size of a man's heart. So that's sort of what we lean on. We know we're going to have to go earn our respect this year. I think we're ranked 32nd. And it is what it is. I mean, so what? Those are rankings, so it's our opportunity to go out and prove to people that we can play with anybody, top 10 team, whatever. They're big up front, very big up front. They're going to be able to lay on you early. They're big on both sides of the balls, offensively and defensively. Their lines are really good size. So we're just going to have to, battle, fight the battle. When you start a football game, everybody's fresh and everybody's about equal. And then it's through the attrition of the game where you start getting fatigued and your body starts wearing down and breaking down, who has the mental capacity to push through that and be successful. And that's what we've been preaching to our kids, and that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to just mash on them, and hopefully by the third and fourth quarter we can take away their will to win. And they got two quarterbacks. Like I said, I've seen them in scrimmages, but they don't have numbers, so you don't really know who they are. 2 different types of throwers. One's a thrower. He likes to throw the deep ball, tall, skinnier kid. The other one is more athletic. He'll run the ball a little bit more, likes the quick game type stuff. They haven't shown much run in their scrimmages, but they don't have to. They know they can run the football behind that big offensive line, and they're just trying to critique quarterbacks to see who they want to start with. So it'll be interesting to see who starts the game with them. They got a good linebacker, returning linebacker, all-state linebackers, inside and outside backers, 2 defensive linemen, and 2 secondary guys. So they got enough balance that they have experience. But they're in the same boat. Their younger guys are going to have to step up and play and be vital parts in what they're trying to do. They can't just lean on the big boys all the time because we're going to try to go as fast as we can and wear them out. So that's the MO for us. It's just simply go out there and execute, do what you've been taught to do it with great passion, do it with great confidence, do it fast, and be more physical than they are, and do it for 4 quarters.
All right, 7:30 Friday night, Lampasas Brownwood. Tickets go on sale today for that game. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yep, ticket sales for all home games from this point on are Wednesday and Thursday, 8 to 12, and then 1 to 4, and then Friday only till noon, 8 to 12, so that Lisa can do what she needs to do to get prepared for the game in the afternoons. The ticket prices are $6 for adults, $3 for students, and any ticket purchased at the gate will be $7 regardless of age. I know the questions asked a lot, do you have to pay for a small child or an infant? As long as they sit in your lap, you don't have to pay for an extra ticket for them. But like I say, tickets are on sale right now. Get those tickets, fill those stands, and come have a good time Friday night.
Oh, it'll be a good time. Band sounds good. The pep squad is ready. The cheerleaders are ready.
Yep.
And there's nothing like Friday night lights, especially at Gordonwood Stadium.
That's
it's
right.
just a magical place.
It is a magical place.
It really is.
Yep.
All right. Sub-varsity tomorrow. What have you got?
Yep, we got our maroon team going and our JV going to Lampasas. The maroon team will kick it off at 5 o'clock. And the JV will kick it off at 6:30. Remember, you can go to the link listx.org, click on Badger Ticket Sales, and purchase a ticket that way. They will be playing at the stadium, not the high school. And then our white team will host Blanco here at Gordonwood Stadium at 5 o'clock tomorrow. So those tickets can be purchased at the gate.
All right, good luck to the sub-varsity tomorrow, kicking things off varsity on Friday. All right, great stuff. Again, our Lions preview show tomorrow at 5:30. Much more on our Brownwood Lions 2021 football squad. What else sports-wise do we have coming up the next few days?
Again, tennis will be hosting San Angelo Lakeview tomorrow. I don't know what time. Usually they start in the morning, just depends. 4 o'clock. Thank you, Stuck, because I hadn't got an update off the schedule. So they'll be at home 4 o'clock out at the high school court. So come watch our tennis team. They're doing really well, led by Coach Blazik. So come out, you have an opportunity. I'm sure the weather will be nice. Give them a watch and support those men and women. And then our volleyball team will travel to Argyle Friday and Saturday and play in the Argyle tournament. Of course, those times are to be announced. Coming off a good tournament in Glenrose last weekend, so I see them in the gym, I watch them, joke with them a little bit. Their spirits are high. They're working really hard. They're playing as a team. They're doing everything that you need to do to be successful, and you can see the results of that. So Coach Smith has done a good job of turning that program around. It was in sort of a disarray when she took over, and she pushed through the tough times and has built a culture of love and support for those kids, and you can see it as those ladies get out there and play, because they really play for each other and they play as a team. So I look forward to seeing what happens with them this weekend. They great volleyball tournament right there. So
no doubt they got 4 matches, Derek said, on Friday, and those are all going to be against tough teams. That'll be a good test for the ladies.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to grow.
All right, Friday and Saturday. No cross country then this week.
No, sir.
Okay. And, of course, the girls are fresh off the heels of that win at Tuscola last week. Jim Ned in cross country.
Brought home the championship.
How about that?
That's good stuff. You know, as I'm driving to work this morning, it's about 5:50 something. I guess I'm pulling in, and the doors are up on the what do they call that, the Snodgrass building, and you can see the light on. But out there on the field running, I see shadows of kids and girls out there getting after it. So our cross-country teams are fired up extremely early with Coach Neely and Coach Parker. And then our other athletic girls are going through their workouts with volleyball, trying to get their weights and stuff in. And then I go into my office, and in the gym, they're getting ready for basketball. You know, their little time that they get to work on that, and then I'm getting ready to show film and do weights and walkthroughs and all that with our kids. So, man, the hustle and bustle at Brownwood High School starts extremely early with our athletes, and I commend them for their dedication to come out and do what they need to do whenever they need to do it.
Well, I know. 1 week into school, lots of activity, lots going on. How's your little one doing a week into school lately?
Oh, man, she's done really good. She's a pretty smart young lady, but I asked her other day, I said, Layton, how's school going? You liking it? She's like, oh, she got the BB. She's like, oh, Dad, it's okay. It's boring. She goes, but it's all right. It's school. So she's been a little adulty.
I bet she's doing great.
Yeah, she does just fine. And I've already got to visit with her teacher's, I think, mother-in-law, I think it is. And she said she likes to talk. I'm like, yeah, she's a social butterfly.
Well, she is.
Yeah, she likes to talk. She'll tell you a story or two.
Oh, wow. And she's fourth?
She's fourth grade.
Fourth grade.
Yep, just getting experience at a new campus at the intermediate.
She goes to Coggin Intermediate.
Yep, sure does. That's actually really O-line stadium.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know that till just a few years ago.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Old Lions
I miss
Stadium.
Old Lions Stadium.
I always heard Dallas talk about Old Lions Stadium.
You talk about a nostalgic place. That place was. I see that there's a picture that I still see floating around, and Lisa has one in her office. I look at that picture. I'm going to steal it and take it to someone, get it copied. But you talk about a youngin' that has lots of memories of hanging out at that place. That was really a neat place.
I think they have pictures of that star at the Senior Citizens Center. They got some cool pictures in there about the history.
Really?
You need to go by and look at the pictures. I promise you, it'll bring back some great memories.
I will do that. I will put that on my list of things to do on my free time. But
yes,
I will
sir.
do that.
They would be glad for you to come over and check those out. All right. Hey, by the way, we missed this on Monday. Dallas Houston celebrated a birthday on Tuesday. We got to say happy birthday
we
to
did.
Dallas.
Well, you can sing to him.
Well, Derek and I done tried that. He backed out.
Really? Dallas' birthday was yesterday, correct?
It was.
I lose track of days, but I
Tuesday.
did have an opportunity. That was yesterday. Yep, I had an opportunity to wish him a happy birthday through text message and all that. He responded back with a thank you, but I hope he did have a great day.
Yeah, of course, he has his new column at brownwoodnews.com.
Yes.
I don't know if you read this week's column.
I didn't. I need to go read it.
It's about Gordon Wood's time and the way he handles scrimmages, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, I need to read that. He's also back to doing his Monday
Bible meetings.
His
and
Sunday
his morning shows are new now.
Yeah, I like those
and
too.
he just might be part of our Brownwood Lions football intro this year.
You should better
some
be.
Chill bumps.
Better be. Yeah, get me emotional. Better watch out.
I know, but happy birthday, Dallas. He
No
watches
doubt.
the show, listens every week.
What's he like? 56 now?
I think that's it.
Yep.
He's about our age between us.
Did you just say our age?
I said between us.
You didn't just
between
say.
Our.
Oh yeah.
You're what?
52.
So he's
You're
between
54.
us. Right. You said
so he's
56.
like 53.
See, that's between us. That's what I meant.
That's
okay?
I'm with you.
I know how old you are. You were just a young whippersnapper at 52.
That's right.
My goodness. All right, so football kicking off, man. Get your tickets and let's have a good time at Gordwood Stadium. And folks, of course, are getting ready for football and all over, not just Brownwood, but all over. Wish all of our area teams good luck this year.
No doubt.
Man, good stuff today. Again, tune in tomorrow, 5:30 on KOXC 101.3, our Lions season preview show. We'll talk a little more in depth about this year's Brownwood Lions. It seems like there's something else. Anything else?
Yeah, I have two things. Of course, we need to thank those that make the show possible, but I wanted to mention to our community, Coach Jackson, Craig Jackson is new to our staff. It's been a vital part of what we're doing. Great family, but he lost his father last night, so if you would just keep him in your prayers. I know that they're going through a mourning process. It's such his life, and his father lived a long life and a happy life. So, but it's never easy to accept when that time comes. But if you'll keep him in your prayers, we'd appreciate it.
All right, absolutely, Coach Jackson. Of course, we had him in the studio a few weeks ago. Man, all right, Coach. Appreciate you getting that in too.
You bet.
Anything else?
Yeah, let's thank those that make this show possible. Auto Glass Magic, Avalon Custom Homes, Bruder Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Containers, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Edward Jones Investments, Hendrick Medical, Howie Enterprises, Humphrey Peets, Landmark Life, MC Bank, Painter & Johnson Associates, Smith & Sharp Agencies, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Willie's Teas. Well,
Coach, thank you. We'll talk to you tomorrow on the radio, the Lions preview show. Then see you out at Gordonwood Stadium on Friday night.
You bet. Have a great day, Brownwood.
Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sandy Burnett. The Brownwood Lions Coaches Show every Monday and Wednesday at this time here on 101.3 KOXC and video streamed at KOXC.com.